Back to Tiki Treasures. Today we are making a baby shower gift. I do a few of those. This is gonna be a couple of elephants and a name. And I'm gonna use similar colors to what I used in this rose that I don't love, but was supposed to go for this baby also. This is what I'm gonna do today. So, I'm gonna find a fluffy brush, if I can find a good pink brush. I'm not sure. Those are not soft enough. Let me just find a soft, okay, here, this one. Okay, nothing special, just a makeup brush. I'm gonna use this small tongue silver gray for the majority of the elephant, and this pink for the ears. It's not that easy to determine what parts are what inside of this elephant, except for the fact that I've already used them before. So, so the areas that are supposed to be pink, I have, oh, I thought they were pretty colored still, but maybe they're not. Yeah, so I just gotta figure it out from this way first. Let's get a little bit of this pink, and I'm gonna want it in the front of this ear. So I'm gonna put it here. That's about where I want it. Let's do it on the other side also. The front of this ear. All right, and then I think that's really all that gets pink. So we'll turn it inside out. And oh yeah, I was gonna do a little bit on the tip of the, what's it called? Trunk. Okay. I felt like in the last one that I did, I hadn't done enough of the pink, so I'm hoping that this time I do it better. So this will go to the front of the ear, just right there. And then the front of this ear, just right there. Okay, we'll turn this one inside out. See how it changes the way it looks so much that it makes it, you're worried, are you really coloring the right thing? Okay. Now when I did this the last time, I felt like it showed up, but not as bright as it should have been, I guess. All right, so there's the pink. I'm gonna put that away for, oh wait, I wanted to do the tip of the trunk on this dude too. Okay, so it seems to stay there, so I don't know if the rest of the silicone is not gonna hold the color or what the deal is, but it just doesn't seem to be holding that pink very well. So we'll see. I'm just putting some in the cap here. It is a silvery gray, which I wish that I had more of a regular gray, but I don't. So my choice was this or black. And I didn't feel like it should be black. Also, I wanted it to be more realistic than to do it like a blue gray, because I do have a blue gray. This isn't a mold where I feel like I could put in eyes, so I drew them on the outside of the last one. Actually, I'm not even sure I drew them. I think I just left it gray. I have the other ones that I can show you after I do this one, because I want to make sure that I give this one good effort and don't just copy another one. And whatever hits the silicone first should be the color it keeps. So if I put gray on top of the pink, I don't mind, because the pink that I put on first should be the color that stays on the silicone. I feel like this is taking a lot of this mica, but it's also going on my desk, so. It's a super, super soft silicone, which is great for demolding and turning inside out and stuff. So I'm pretty fortunate about that. All right, so just check and make sure you've got all your parts. You don't want to miss any parts. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna probably fill it with a gray blue, or I mean a gray black or something, because my last one I felt looked very light, but I had filled it with a clear. All right, so I'm gonna turn this back. And it's hard to do sometimes without taking the color off of a piece. So just go back in and make sure. I can paint pink on the outside if I have to, but I don't think it looks as good, so. Alright, so that one is done. I did not write down on these how much resin they take either, which that's a rookie move. Usually I keep a piece of paper with my molds that has the amount, and I probably just didn't know because I probably used a whole bunch of resin that day and just did what was an after pour. So I don't know that I really knew how much it took, or took the time to figure it out, to be honest. Sorry, I'm taking the time to do all of this on camera, but I really hope that you stay with me. I'm trying to make my channel grow, so if you see this, I just ask that you watch it to completion. That would be awesome, because my watch hours are not going up very much, and so I don't know if people are switching off or not interested in so if you're not interested in what I'm doing, tell me what I should do more of. I want to do what you want to see. I can always do these projects that I have to do off camera, you know. I do a lot off camera anyway, but then I try to throw one in here and there so that I have a video to put up for you. But if I've done it already, I don't tend to record it, you know. Alright. I think I took off more that time with my nails. Hope not. All right, so that's ready. I've made a mess there. So, you know, I don't do blooms or anything on this channel because I didn't think I'd be good at it, so I didn't really try it. And then I saw someone do it with tabletop resin recently, and I thought, you know, I should try it. So I tried it, and I did it on a holographic mold, which was, you know, that's not the best one, but I did try it, and I got blob, lots of blob. So anyway, I didn't make a video of that because it was a complete fail. So okay, that one is done. Now I'm gonna mix up some resin because I want to do her letters for her name. I know this mold is a mess, but I want to do the letters for her name and these two elephants. So I'm going to pour those. Oh, plus I want to do some little rose flowers. Let me get those.
Where's my little tiny roses?
Ugh. I use this mold so often and now I can't find it. Okay, let me mix up my resin and I will be right back with you. Oh, without running over the dog. All right, so the debubbler is almost done with I mixed some black mica for the elephants, but I mixed up pink and white for my letters and for some roses. I do have a pink one somewhere with different size roses, and I don't know what I have done with that mold, but I've got to find it because I want some of the smaller ones for this project. But anyway, okay, so I'm gonna spray my roses first, and then my L, Y, C, U. Okay, and I'm just gonna take my little finger here, go around that. Oop, there's something in the Y. Okay, let me put on a pair of gloves. I had to change them after I mixed up my resin because I always get sticky and I hate it. So, ooh, I think I must have had a cut on my cuticle because that is rough alcohol. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little pink and white, and oops, too much. Alright, so, and I've had to do these several times when I've done them in the past because I've had way too much of one color or whatever. So my fear is that I'm going to have too much white. So I'm just going to add some more pink. Okay, now this is not very neat and I get it. So just going to push it off. Which is why this mold is always a mess, because I always just push it into another color. My husband is watching something on his phone about sharks, I guess, so sorry about that. It is like Sharknado season, isn't it? Like Shark Weeks or something. Okay. And then this one. Alright. And then let's get out the black. Alright. Now these, I don't find that there's many places for bubbles in them, but of course you always want to be careful after you fill a head of a mold that's an animal, because that can be, like the ears and stuff can certainly be a collector of bubbles. So I just fill them halfway, and then give it a squeeze. Just make sure it's all in there. Okay. And then I'm just gonna add some more. These sit pretty flat, which is amazing because they look like, I mean, because how soft the silicone is, it feels like it would be very unstable, but I think I only had to prop one a tad. Oh my gosh, I might have measured this exactly, but I don't remember how much it was. It was 400, and I took out maybe 100, so probably 300 to fill these molds. 300 mLs. Alright, let's see. Almost. I almost had just enough. And I might still if I had one of those fancy spatulas with the hook on the end. Every time I order something from Amazon, I think I should have ordered those today, and I never do. I keep forgetting. All right, so the elephants are poured. The letters are working. Now let's do, oh, lost my alcohol in these again. Oh shoot, did you guys see that? Literally. Alright, now I don't mind these domed because then they lay a little flatter on whatever project I'm doing anyway. And they're not hard to trim, so. I prefer to do these in the 1 hour fast cure so I can pull them right out, you know, and the letters too. But I wanted to kind of see how the marbling would do. Oh, but this is the front now. Oh, this mold, I poured it to be prettier on the other side, and that was dumb because this is actually the front. So let's see if I can make it a little prettier. This way, maybe. Alright, so we'll see what happens with these. I don't love it. I think I'm gonna love the back a lot more, but it is what it is. Okay, and then I'm running out of, some of these needed a little bit more. Let me see. They also call her something Rose. I can use the leftover resin in Because they're married. I don't know. I'm going to have to redo these because I don't think I've done this marbling very well, but the white's much heavier because I mixed it with a pigment paste. All right, so we are done for now. I have done everything I can do here. Have a little bit more white I can abuse. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with that and see what happens with these. Too much white. Way too much white, Jennifer. Ooh, but that might be pretty. Okay. All right, so we'll see where we go from here. I will see you on demold. Okay, so let's see how these turned out. The roses are a little soft still, so I'll just pull out the one and so you can see it. But the rest I'm gonna leave till they get a little bit harder. Oh, that's pretty. So these are, I love it with just the teeniest bit of white. That's so pretty. Okay, perfect. So let's get out the name. Well, these are a little bendy. And then it'll need a lot of trimming, but that's easy peasy. So that's the L. So if I do it right now, when it's still a little soft, I can just rub the edges and all of that will smooth out. So then I don't have to do I don't have to like sand it down and all that, you know? So that's really pretty. It's a perfect marbling, actually. So I love that. Let's trim the edges of this one. I wish that I had a mold of slightly larger letters, so I'm gonna have to make my own at some point. And what that's gonna entail is buying a set of wooden letters, covering them all with resin, and then making silicone molds of each letter. So really pretty marbling. The backs I thought were going to turn out better, but I don't love them, so I'm glad it turned out like this. Yeah, I thought the back was going to be my goal, but actually I don't like the back, so I'm glad. Sometimes things work out for a reason. grab my little edges. Sorry, I have to do this now, otherwise it will not, it won't work out later. So very pretty, very pretty. And my Y. The name Rose I will pull out also later, but you've already seen me pull out her actual name, so I will do that one later. Ugh. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Okay. Again, very pretty. I really, really do like this. Actually, that turned out really well. So, okay, put those away for now. My mat needs cleaned, huh? And then these are my little elephants. I don't know why the mold discolors and doesn't seem to take all the mica, because it is on there. Oh, my pink didn't turn out. Okay, that's okay. Oh, that's disappointing. So I filled this with black, and they turned out much different than the ones that I had done for someone else. But yeah, my pink didn't come out at all on there. There's no pink, but very little. But I have pink marker that I will use. So this is the difference in these elephants. This is the one that I filled with black, and this one I filled with like a clear, like a pearl white actually. So see the difference in these guys. I did touch her up with the pink marker, but anyway, this is the goal for what this name sign will hopefully look like, is like this. So, but with the name Lucy, obviously. So I will color the eye. So I'm gonna have to, because these are much darker, I'm gonna have to add white and then a little black. I will go over these areas with the pink marker. Then I will add glitter, because I really like the glitter now that I see it like this. I will add a little bit of clear glitter to top off these when I add my roses. And I use the roses to space the letters and glue them together, so resin them together so that the sign is all one piece. I think I like the elephants better darker. I do. Even though this is more girly, maybe, I like the dark. So that's the goal of what it's supposed to look like when it is done. And I will work on that later. Let me show you this. So I can take my little paint marker, just for an example, and add a little pink right here, and then I just smudge it in with my finger like that, and that will add the pink, just as if it had been on mica. So I will do that in the little ears. That's the goal. And it already looks much better. Ready to clean up the mess, but that is going to be how I fix the elephants, just add the pink. So all right, thank you guys so much for being here today. These are actually done. I will add the roses just like I did here, so I'll just show you the finished product will look like these but darker. So I will just add the little roses on top, and I will add the glitter to the name, and that is gonna be it. So thank you for being here, and here they are finished. So cute. Hope they will love them. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.